I was sleeping. I was snoring. I was not prepared to be woken up. He coughs loudly and I wake up because I'm not expecting anyone to be coughing in my mouth. Let me tell you about the biggest lie when you have a kid. People tell you that you're never going to sleep again. That's not true. When you have a kid, you're definitely going to get some sleep. It just won't be consistent sleep because you never know when a baby is going to walk into your bed and interrupt everything. As I take you on this Sleep Number journey and show you how I reclaim my sleep health, I wanted to thank Sleep Number for sponsoring this video and providing me with this incredible bed.
Welcome, welcome, welcome back. This go hard in the head like that.
Today I'm going to reintroduce you to our little family and explain to you why it's important for parents to reclaim their sleep health. All right, everybody sit still.
No one's doing what Dad said except me.
Okay, so quick question. Do you guys come in Dad's bed a lot?
No.
Or Mom's bed?
Yes.
Who lets you in Mom's bed? Who lets you in the bed?
Mom.
Does Dad like you in the bed?
No.
Okay, tell the camera why not.
Well, because we don't take showers. He sees our feet; they're always dirty. He always comes up with excuses because we are ashy and stuff, and that we smell. And sometimes, usually, when we go in the room, he's in the shower. When he comes out, tells us to get out. And same thing with Mom. And he doesn't like us flipping on the bed. Sometimes we sit on the pillows,
And he's like, "Oh my, get out right now!"
Why doesn't he like?
Because he's kind of grumpy sometimes.
Okay, why is he grumpy?
Because he's old.
Well, it's not just because I'm her dad that I'm grumpy, okay? The truth is, I'm probably not getting enough sleep. We'll get to that later. Honestly, when you have your first daughter, there's something that changes about you. You just grind differently. And she's been grinding with me, always shining her light a little bit brighter so I can do better. But just like any baby, she doesn't like to sleep either.
Baba, no.
All done?
Yeah.
No, you have to go to sleep.
I wanna go sleep.
But I still gotta do what I gotta do, which means making sure she gets enough rest while sacrificing my own. Do you think Dad should let you guys come in his room and put your butt on his pillow?
No.
Do you want us to go in your room and put our butt on your pillow?
No.
well, if your butt's in our pillow, that means we get to come in your room. I'm willing to take that.
Theo has been waiting for the rapture to come and leave behind himself, his mother, and me, because he just wants to be an only child again. And I noticed the difference when he decided that he wanted to cut his hair. Since he's the oldest, he often has the hardest time because everything that he does is new for us. So it often leaves me struggling to figure out if I'm doing the right thing or not, because it's the first time. And these big decisions often leave me overwhelmed and needing for a nap. So thank God for great lullabies.
In the sky, twinkle, twinkle, little star.
And can we just talk about how tough life can be for the middle child? Like Uriah is so smart and he has such a big imagination. If he's not counting Z's, sometimes his head is just in the clouds. Now as a kid, I would often sneak and jump on my parents' bed, but I never did it in front of a camera. And this guy does it in front of a camera because he's all about having fun. One thing I didn't take into consideration is that his little brother is watching everything he does, downloading. And one thing that I've never really been prepared for is the power of the youngest child. Because if they don't want to go to sleep, they just don't sleep. Are you going to sleep?
Yeah.
Okay. Why you come back downstairs?
It does.
Because what? And unfortunately, that means I don't sleep either. So the other night, I was sleeping. I was snoring. I was not prepared to be woken up. Uzi came into the bed. Now, when he came into bed, he came in with all types of authority, okay? He sits in the bed. He looks at me as if I'm supposed to just accept him. And then he kind of nudges his way right next to me, right? And then when he gets comfortable, he realizes like he wants me to hold him. So he coughs loudly and I wake up because I'm not expecting anyone to be coughing in my mouth. in the middle of the night. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I should just be able to sleep. I know you always want to be your best self for your kids, but in order to do that, you need to be getting enough sleep. So let's go back in time so you can see what I did to reclaim my sleep. Welcome, Black. We have elevated our slumber, okay? We just got our Sleep Number i10 Next Gen Smart Bed delivered. I'm excited to see about the tech that goes inside of it because I need to enhance my sleep life because I'm gonna be sleeping like I'm supposed to, y'all.
During the deeper periods of our sleep, our bodies go through such reparative processes, like tissue repair, hormone regulation, and memory consolidation. So getting 4 to 5 hours of high quality, uninterrupted sleep is way better than getting 8 hours of fragmented sleep. Lack of sleep can impair various cognitive functions, such as attention, concentration, problem solving, and decision making. Even if you manage to get 8 hours of sleep, but it is poor quality, awakening frequently or with disturbances, you may still experience cognitive deficits. On the other hand, 4 to 5 hours of restful sleep can contribute to a better cognitive performance throughout the day. This is why I think it's important to document your sleeping patterns, which makes your sleep IQ so important.
These past 3 weeks have been really eye-opening because I never really understood what was happening while I was sleeping. It directly affects my patience, for sure. And it directly affects my quality of work. If I don't work well and I end the day and I'm like, dang, I didn't do what I had to do, I leave work thinking about everything I didn't accomplish. So it makes it harder for me to leave work at work. I think one of the biggest things that I noticed when I had a really good night's sleep is I just woke up grateful, ready to seize the day, and just felt like I could do anything. And then I felt prepared, like it could only go up from here. I felt disciplined, like I honored myself. I was actually excited to do whatever I had to do that day. And I felt like I was cared for, you know what I'm saying? Like almost like I pampered myself or I love myself well. I want to be a great father. That is the race I'm running. Like it's all about fatherhood. It's all about being a husband and a father and having a good family because we believe family is foundation. And for family to be foundation, everyone has to feel welcome and a part of the family. And if the head of the family is the grumpiest person there, people don't really feel invited or like they're accepted or want to be or wanting to be together, you know. And it's really up to me, you know. It starts with me. It starts with me as a servant leader of my family, interacting with them, loving on them, and making sure they feel accepted. But I can't do that if I'm scratching and surviving just to stay up. You know what I mean? So big shout out again to Sleep Number for not just giving us a dope bed and allowing us to have access to all this stuff, but really allowing us to reclaim our sleep. Check out the link in the description below to learn more about the Sleep Number 360 Smart Bed.